my name is Madi Almond, and this is my Base 10 block project for Math 1350 with Mrs. Carr. So I'm going to start by explaining what my manipulatives are going to be. So for my flats, I chose coffee filters. So these represent the 100ths place. And then for my longs, I chose straws. So this represents the tens place. And then for my units, I did coffee beans. So these are the ones place. The first problem I'm going to do using these manipulatives is it's going to be an addition problem. So it's going to be 165, and added to that is going to be 256. So the way we would set that up with our manipulatives is we'll start with the 165 and we'll look at the hundredths place first. So in the 100ths place is a 1. So we just count out 1 flat. Then we'll look at our longs or our straws, and there's a 6. So we just count out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 longs. So we have 6, and then 5 in our units. So one of these dishes, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And next we'll do our 256. So again, we'll start with our flats and we'll count out 2, 1, and 2. And then our longs, we'll do 5 because there's a 5 in our longs place. So 5 straws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then in our units, we have 6. Move our other little dish, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is our 6 units. So we have 165 plus 256. So we're going to start in our units place. We're going to count up, and if we get to 10, then we get to replace the 10 coffee beans with 1 straw, because every 10 coffee beans is equal to 1 straw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these 10 coffee beans get traded in, and in their place we carry over 1 straw. So the way that's going to look on our paper is we're going to look at our units and we're going to say we have 1 unit left, so we'll write that, and we carried over 1 into our straws. Now we'll count our straws, and if we get to 10 straws, then we'll replace those 10 straws with 1 flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take these. We're going to put them over here, and then we get to take 1 flat and put that over here, and then we have 2 left, so we can't count 10 from 2. So the way we'll write that is we have a 2 in our straws, make sure that you can read that that's a 2, and then we carried 1 over into our coffee filters or our flats. So now we're going to count how many we have in our flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's perfect. We just write down that 4 in our hundredths place. So the way we'd read this is 165 plus 256 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 400, and 1, 2, 20, and 1. So 421 is the answer to 165, add 256. So now we're going to use our manipulatives again, but this time I'm going to demonstrate a division problem, and this is the division problem that I came up with. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. The problem that I came up with is 615 divided by 5. So that's what we're looking for, is the answer to 615 divided by 5. So I'll move that over here for now. Again, to review, our coffee filters are our flats, so these are our 100ths place. Our straws are our longs, so these are our tens place. And our coffee beans are our units, so these are our ones place. So we're going to take our 615 and divide it by 5. Division is just finding groups of a whole. So for this, we're looking for groups of 5 out of 615. So how many groups of 5 can we get from the number 615? So we're going to take our flats, and we see that we have a 6 in our hundreds place. So we count out 6 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's 6 flats right here. And then we'll go to our longs, and there's a 1, so we just need 1 straw. And then our units is 5. So we're just gonna count out 5 coffees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what we wanna do when we're dividing, like I said, is finding groups of the second number. So we need to see how many groups of 5 we can find in the number 615. With division, we're actually going to start with our flats, not our units. So that's one of the ways it differs from addition. So we're going to see how many groups of 5 we can get out of our flats first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one group of 5. And then we have 1 left over, so we can't count this into 5. So what we're going to do is trade it in for a straw. 10 straws equals 1 flat. So we'll put our flat down and we'll get 10 straws. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 straws will go right here. Now we're going to look at our straws and see how many groups of 5 can we get out of our straws. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's one group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 groups of 5. And then we have 1 straw left over. This can't be broken into 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to trade this in for 10 coffee beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we'll add those over here, and now we're going to see how many groups of 5 we can get from our units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's one group of 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 groups of 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3 groups of 5. So now the way we're going to read this is we have 1 group of 5 in our hundreds place, so we'll write that down. 1 group of 5 in our hundreds place. And then we have 2 groups of 5 in our tens place, so that is 2. 2 is looking a little funky, but 2 groups of 5. And then in our units place, we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 5. So we're going to write that 3 down. So what that means is 615 divided by 5 equals 123. Thank you very much for watching.